Ring the alarm, cause you know it's form. Brody be bringing the thunder like he came equipped with a storm. All of that talking, no, it ain't gon' ride, boy, this ain't a cab. No, you ain't ready, I think you should really go back to the lab. Cause you gon' lose whoever you choose, fam, I'm gon' put up a 50. Whether he passing or running, he's getting dotty or sticky. Yeah, he the winner and your team a loser, you better know that before you pick him. Whipping up a jambalaya, might go for a tug on the yiggles. Yeah.
What up, though, man? It's your boy Foreman. We back with another Madden Online rank match. Got some a really good gameplay for y'all. Really some against some top 100 competition, but that ain't what the video about, though. You know what I'm saying? This is the trials and tribulations video. A lot of y'all been asking about, bro. We had some really good conversations in the live stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talk about life, hardships of life, and all these other great things, bro. And in that in that time, bro, we've talked about my life, but I'm gonna give y'all a pretty nice look into my life before YouTube was ever involved, bro. Like I'll be married 5 years today. I'm dropping this video on my anniversary because it is a solid ode to my marriage and all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man upstairs then had us go through, bro. But like I told y'all before, bro, I done had money in abundance, and I done had to search through my couch for change to get something to eat, bro. Like I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So I could tell y'all, like, when I first got married, oh, I was in a good place, bro. Oh my God. It was 20. We got married in 26. We was only together 6 months before we got married. But you know what I'm saying, me and my brother had a career together. We were doing our thing prior to me getting married. I had this beautiful whip right here, y'all see. That was my baby. I called her a menstrual cycle. I had her, and like everything was good. So when I met my wife, you know what I'm saying? Well, not met, but we got in touch again because we was cool since like 2011 when I first met her. You know what I'm saying? You know, you meet a girl, y'all, you want to date her, but like, all right, y'all comment down below if you ever met a girl and you was like, damn, if I get with her, I'm gonna be with her for a long ass time, and I ain't really ready for that. So you kind of spin her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did to my wife initially when we first met. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't ready to be locked down for this long. I'm still out here being nasty in the community. You figure deal me? So when we got back, I ended up going out I ended up getting into a whole nother relationship, and then end up cheating on her and having a baby, who was my daughter now. When I tell, look, hey, if we gonna be honest, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Your boy was with all the cheating back in the day. So I had cheated on my girl and had got my daughter's mom pregnant. She found out because she had went through my phone. Like, come on, bro. Trust, bro. You gotta. That's what's wrong with the community, bro. It ain't no trust in it. You going through my phone? You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the night? And I knew she would, cause when I woke up, I just felt somebody looking at me. But that's another story. So, me and my wife get back together after, my wife, we start talking again after me and my daughter's mom break up. I end up breaking things off with my daughter's mom and everything. That's another very long story too. So I'm getting back in my groove work-wise, getting my money right and all that. And you know what I'm saying? I told the man upstairs, I prayed one night, I said, look, Lord, I don't know where you want me and what you want from me, but you lead and I'll follow. You know what I'm saying? I was getting back into religion and all that. So she hit me up on Facebook. So initially we was just, you know what I'm saying, doing the grown up. You figure deal me? Your friend with benefits. So, you know what I'm saying, we was kicking it every day though. So it started getting serious, and then, you know what I'm saying, I told the man upstairs, I said, if this is the one for me, let me know. And when you let me know, I will follow suit. So I want to say it was like that night or the night after, I had this wild, crazy dream about me and her and me professing my love and getting married and all that. So when I had the dream off top, I told her let's get married. You know what I'm saying? This was like I told y'all, from the time we reconnected and got married, it had only been 6 months. So the process went fast. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, May 27, 2016, we get married. Now, she's trying to get out of her lease in her apartment. I'm still living in my crib. We weren't even living together like the first 2-3 weeks of marriage. We finally get into the same crib. Everything is money, bro. I'm getting good bread. You know what I'm saying? Then I run into baby mama drama. My baby mama ain't happy that the nigga got married. So she started doing a lot of stuff. She did some wild jump. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, we everything is still going really well. I didn't upgrade it. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the all black. You know what I'm saying? Charger joint, brand new joint. So and then we get a chance to get this beautiful house in the suburbs. Gorgeous crib in the suburbs. So we take them up like, yeah, we want the crib. So we get the crib. We move out there. But see, and this is something I learned about. This is me and mines. You know what I'm saying? Especially me. I gotta talk to the man upstairs before I make big moves, because I gotta make sure it's something he's ordained in my life for me to do. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't do that with this crib because it was a huge crib. It would be able to, you know what I'm saying, fit my whole family extremely comfortably. So instead of just doing that, we just move into the crib. So the first day we go meet up with the owners of the crib. We sign all the paperwork. We get real weird vibes, but we like tripping. But as time go, like it just don't feel right. Like this the crib for us. Come to find out, the person who lived in the house before us didn't pay no rent for like 6-7 months. So and we knew the person who lived in the crib before us. Like they just told us they was about to move on into a even bigger, like a mansion, some type shit. So we like, look, man, if the owners is looking for for somebody to move into the house, let them know we with it. Like the rent was a little steep, but I'm like, I can afford that. Like the rent is nothing. So she plugged we don't even know. She owed these people like 7 bands. She ain't paid rent about 6 months. So every time I would go to pay the rent, the lady would ask me about her owing the bread. I'm like, look, shorty, they ain't got nothing to do with me. So we already off to a rocky start. So I'm telling my wife, like, man, I don't know about that crib no more. Like, it's in a great neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm far out the hood now. Great neighborhood, good schools, all that. So some time passed. We living, you know what I'm saying? We not worried. My wife is a manager, at the time was a manager at a clothing store. You know what I'm saying? My role at my job was kind of weird, bro, because I was like a supervisor, but they wouldn't give me the official role in the nice upgrade and pay. Like they had me checking up after everybody, making sure everybody's work was done, but wouldn't give me an official role. And where I worked, I used to work for AAV. They used to put custom upfits on Jeeps. You know what I'm saying? So I was working there. So I get into it with the plant supervisor about that. Like, yo, and so our relationship go to shit. So eventually I snap on the nigga again and some other stuff happen. I end up getting fired. So I goes to the crib. I let my wife know, like, baby, I got fired. My wife not tripping. Cause we doing well. She was like, well, just use this summer to just relax and then we'll get back to it. She like, you can draw unemployment if you want to. We good. So I end up doing that. Summer going good. Winter come around, bro. And long story short, I get in a car accident with my black Charger. I end up sliding on some black ice and I hit another car, tear my damn front end up. I'm like, man, this is crazy, bro. And then at this time, my daughter's mom, she started, you know what I'm saying, she never stopped. She was just wilding out. She kept taking me to court for custody of our daughter. I'll win. She'd take me back to court. I'll win. She'd take me back to court. Like, just full on baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through it crazy. And then I done lost the whip. So going to court is like a pain in the ass now. My wife ends up losing her job. So we still, money wise, we ain't bad. But, you know what I'm saying, I got so much going on in my personal life with my daughter's mom, constantly going back and forth to court. In the meantime, I had found another gig. Now, y'all know about, if any of y'all worked in warehousing, they don't play before you get, like, your 90 in. So within my first 90 days, I crashed my whip, and I missed a day. And I've missed 3 days going to court. Because, she keep taking me to court every time I win. So, they end up letting your boy go. I had missed too many days. I missed like 5 days because I had to go. One day she just took my, she just wouldn't let me see my daughter because we had joint 50-50 custody. She just wouldn't let me see her. So I had to go to court and file so I can be able to see my little girl. So I had to miss a day for that. So they end up firing me because they said I missed too many days. In which I did. You know what I'm saying? So I end up losing that gig. Now I'm at it with the people who own the crib because there's certain stuff around the crib they not doing. Like the bathroom in our master bedroom, the shower head and stuff went out and it felt like it was some plumbing issues. They wouldn't come and look at the plumbing issues because they tight at the last person who owed them the rent, but they ain't got shit to do with me. But because I know them, they third party mad at me. So I told my wife, we not paying them no rent until they come and fix this plumbing issue. And then if I gotta fix it, I'm taking it out the rent. So this go on for like a month and a half or something like that. And so I told my wife, like, look, when this lease over, we just gotta go. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't the crib we thought it was gonna be for us. You know what I'm saying? And me and my wife was just talking about it, like we didn't even pray on it before we took this crib. I'm like, you right. So long story short, I gotta go to work. I can't, like, I'm starting another gig. I can't miss no time from this job. So we had took our landlord to court. So I told my wife, you gotta go to court. We got all the paperwork and everything. All you gotta do is just show the judge this paperwork, the pictures of all the stuff that we say we need them to do that they're not doing as far as maintenance on the crib. So she like, all right, bet. So I'm at work chilling. I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I get home. My wife was like, they ruled in her favor. I'm like, how did you? She like, they wouldn't let my wife speak because I wasn't there, even though we married. Because the landlord, low key, she pulled the hard finesse move. When we first went there, I signed the lease. You know what I'm saying? My wife didn't sign because I forgot what happened, but they had 2 copies of the lease. One with both our names on. No, what happened is I forgot why my wife signed another lease. I was supposed to sign it too, but they never sent it. I can't remember. That was so long ago. But she only brought no. It was a lease with just my name on it. I signed the lease. So when we in the whip, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got the lease signed. My wife was like, I ain't signed the lease. I guess she went to the car or something. So I had told them, hey, you guys need to send over another lease. My wife didn't sign the lease, and I need a copy. So they sent us a lease. Both me and my wife signed it. But when she came to court, she only brought the copy of the lease with my name on it. So the judge ruled that my wife wouldn't be able to speak, you know what I'm saying, on both of our behalf because her name wasn't on the lease. So they ended up ruling in her favor, and we had to leave the crib. You know what I'm saying? So it was hella unexpected. We still had months left on the lease. We was only like halfway through the lease. So we like, God damn, okay, well, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. So we end up spinning, and we getting ready to pack and move, and my job called me and they laid me off because it was slow as hell at work. So I was last hired, first fired. Now I ain't got no gig. You know We done lost the crib. My car front end smashed in, and I'm still battling out in court for my daughter. Like, when? Go back. When? Go back. I'm still going through it crazy. So we end up having to move in with her mom. So now it's all bad now. So we in there. It's not a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? We off rip looking for another crib. So we go to pick up my son from school. So soon as I spin the block, police pull me over. Police pull me over because of my front end. End up taking my whip, and I don't we kind of in a messed up situation, so I can't grab it. So now we done lost we ain't got the crib no more. I done lost my job. I done lost the whip, and we just going through it. So we probably going through like the roughest. Whew. Baby, how long will we live on mine? Boy, we going through about the roughest 5 months ever. Like, everything just crazy right now. Like, so I end up finding a gig. Of course, like I find me a gig. It's not the type of gig I want, bro, because it don't pay what I'm used to, but it's gonna get us back where we need to be. So I'm either lifting the work, or my mother-in-law is, you know what I'm saying, my wife's dropping me off in her car. Boom, boom, boom. But this job, like, I got hired through another company, so I'm making decent money with the first company that contracted me. They get bought out by the main company, and then the main company hires me in. When they hire me in, bro, I lose out on a lot of bread. So now I'm not even making the same type of bread. So I'm tight as hell now. We looking for a crib, but the crib lookings ain't going good. So we end up just being like where we was living at. We didn't want to be there. So we end up moving in with Mama Dukes. Now Mama Dukes is a very strong person. Like, she just speak her mind. Whatever she feeling, she say. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like that too a little bit. So I already knew this was like, So we living with my Dukes. My Dukes, she living out in this Dearborn. So I'm still at the same gig. You know what I'm saying? Catching lifts. One day I couldn't get no lift, so a nigga had to walk to the crib. This way before YouTube. So we working, we grinding. Tax season come around, bro. We end up getting we get us a crib. So we happy to the mug. We move into the crib. It's in Detroit on the west side. We move into the crib, and like the landlord a little weird, but it is what it is, bruh. So the landlord will call to come pick up the rent, but he would call like a day or so early, or he would be calling my wife instead of calling me, and I would tell him like, all right, bet, just meet me at the crib when I get off work, and then I'll give you the bread. But he wanted me to leave the bread at home with my wife, or give it to my wife. Some shit I wasn't about to do. Like, nah, fam, you deal with me. So one day he kept calling, blowing up my wife, and I had told him, I snapped and I said, look, bro, if you call my wife again, I'm beating your ass when you come pick up this rent. So then he threatened to call the police on me, said he had police friends, he was gonna pull up with some of his brothers. And I told him, I said, that's cool, you pull up with your brothers. I'ma beat your ass though, cause you keep calling my wife when I told you don't call her, address me. So we in it bad. Like, now I'm in it bad with the landlord. I don't like this nigga. I didn't threaten to beat him up like months past while I'm grinding trying to get back right. I end up finding even a better job than where I was at. So I'm like, cool, at Abso Pure Water. So I leave that job and then I go to where, you know what I'm saying, at Abso Pure. The time at Absolpure, I've threatened to whoop my landlord's ass like 4 different times. Now he don't even come and really pick up the bread if I'm home, or he'll just like have me put it through like we don't have direct, you know what I'm saying, contact no more, because I told him I was gonna put the hands on him because he was real intrusive. I don't know if y'all know, but like people, and this is just me keeping the stack. Arabic people in Dearborn, they have a very crazy sense of entitlement. Some of them. So he thought just because he owned a crib, he'll be able to just walk in whenever he want to. So we'll be chilling, and then we'll hear like this nigga come in the crib. So one of the times he came in the crib, I can't remember if I'm home. This nigga was showing the house. So you know what I'm saying, we get into it about that. And then about a week later, this nigga contacts us and say he's selling the crib. So we get into it about that. You know what I'm saying? So my wife end up like looking for another crib. We looking for another crib because I'm like, we got to get out of here. We got to find a space where we can get a little peace of mind at, because it's already crazy. We done lost everything. Now we trying to shake back, but it's low key tough. And then during this time is where I'm starting YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm streaming first. I'm not even doing YouTube. I had already played TD, but I'm just doing YouTube. So, but I'm still like, I'm working crazy. So that's when the story I told y'all before, when I get stuck up there in Plymouth, Michigan, and I end up having to walk home 8 hours to the crib. You know what I'm saying? That was before YouTube. But then a little bit later, I end up playing TD. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still on the grind trying to get back everything right. Like, we not as bad as we were, but we nowhere near where we was when we were living in a house in Redford. So we try and get back right. But that shit happened with the landlord. Now we looking for another crib. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga that sold the house, and then the person he sold the crib to, they talking about they want to live in the crib. They not trying to lease out the crib. So I told him initially, I'm like, well, we not going nowhere until we find a crib. I don't give a damn how bad they want to live here. Until me and my wife find a crib that's suitable for us, we not going nowhere. And then I started telling them, if he don't give me back all my deposit, I'm beating his ass. Which low key is like, that's how I handle stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to argue. I don't want to do all that. I'm beating your ass. That's just where I take stuff. So we end up finding the crib we in now. Are you about to go to the grocery store? Who's taking? Okay. So yeah, we end up finding the crib we in now, and then you know what I'm saying, I just start grinding YouTube. I'm still working at Absolpure, getting my bread, but to take it back a little bit, because I don't really like bringing it up, because my wife gets emotional. When we were living with her mom, our oldest son ends up getting shot. You know what I'm saying? He's up at the gas station just getting him some snacks. They finna head up to a football game. And then some dudes in the neighborhood, they got into it. They end up bucking, and he ended up getting shot. So that was like the icing on the cake for me and my wife. We like, yo, we gotta spin the block and we gotta get out of here ASAP, because we just almost lost the son over this. Yeah, I had to wait till she left, because she, you know what I'm saying, that's like, for a mom, that's just a little bit too much. So, like I said, bro, we going through it. Like, it was steady. It was just like, man, it was probably the craziest 2 years ever, bro. And y'all know I done lost, on my father's side, everybody but my sister. Every immediate family I got on my father's side is passed. So I just got my sister over there. So I know about, you know what I'm saying, troubles and trials and tribulations. But to have to go through that with a spouse, and 3 kids, you know what I'm saying? Why? And I'm fighting for custody of my daughter every single month. I'm going to court, I'm winning, but she doing it again. Stories coming up that never, it was just a whole bunch of wildness that I don't really want to get into, because you know what I'm saying, everything is in alright space. Like, I'm not too much, like, it's not going back to court and all the wildness. Like, I be having my daughter all the time now, everything. Y'all know, y'all be seeing her coming in the room, interrupting the real one all the time. But, like, we went through it so crazy, bro, over the course of those 2 years. And I had to break it down into the course of just this one video, bro. But there's so much more I could tell y'all that was just... Man, bro, I wouldn't even wish it on my worst enemy to keep it tall with y'all. I wouldn't even wish my worst enemy to go through a lot of what, you know what I'm saying, me and my wife went through. Like, then you gotta keep that smile on your face, bro, because the one thing your kids is never supposed to know is that y'all going through it. So these bills gotta stay paid. These bills gotta stay paid. These lights gotta stay on. This internet gotta stay on. We gotta do whatever. Like, I remember when we first lost our gigs and we had moved into the new crib, nigga, like, everything was Gucci. I had bought me and her brand new iPhone XR, just when the XR just dropped. Bought us brand new iPhone XRs. We thinking everything lovely, and shit took a violent turn for the worse out of nowhere. And a week later, bro, going from we just got our crib, everything finna be good, shit took a nosedive again, and I'm selling the iPhone XRs, bro. I sold them boys to GameStop for like $400-500 a piece, just to be able to pay rent and get and go grocery shopping, so we'd be straight for the month, until I could figure it out, and me and her could figure it out together and shake back right. Like, I remember vividly these things that happened, bro, because they just kept happening back to back. You know, like, you just upstairs and you're in, like, or you just down wherever you in your bedroom, bro, and you just sitting there like, yo, what's finna happen next? And then, like, you know, so that's another story, but then more deaths started to follow. Like, it was a crazy whirlwind time, bro. So that's why y'all really don't see, like, people can't get underneath my skin. Like, niggas can't rattle me, even if I pop off and get to talking my talk. Like, nobody really will be able to rattle me, bro, because I done been too much. I done been through too much. I can never use names about some of the stuff I done been through, but I done had people put money on me. Like, it's nothing that I ain't been through. Nothing. Some stories I can't really tell, but just life-wise, it's nothing that I haven't been through that somebody can shake me on. You know what I'm saying? From losing people, to losing money, to losing cribs, to losing cars. Like, right now, me and my wife, after 5 years, we probably in the best space overall we've ever been in. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that is due to a strong prayer life. So, you know what I'm saying, money wise, we doing good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm trying to get up out the hood, but that's a process in itself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do the 9 to 5 no more. You know what I'm saying? We both got legit businesses, LLCs and everything. So it's not really something that we really got to deal with no more, bro. And that's a blessing in itself. Not to have to stress over whether or not your employer can just say, hey, I don't want you to work here no more. You get to be able to do your own thing, be your own man, make your own hours. Like, I make sure my hours is long, because that's just how I am. But yeah, man, it's a blessed headspace, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. My wife is blessed and trying to do more. And since I'm in a even better position than what I used to be, now I can, you know what I'm saying, bless a couple more folk. And you know what I'm saying, like I told y'all in the video yesterday with the Elgato, you know what I'm saying, do what was done for me at certain points. So, but yeah, man, this video low-key was toxic. Vibman told me to punt the ball back to him. Like, he dared me to punt him the ball and give him a chance to win the game. But yeah, man, like, y'all comment some of y'all stories down, you know what I'm saying? Me and my wife we were talking about this stuff That was a few days ago. So even though it's only a 26, well, no, actually it's a 30-minute video, still not enough time to go into like crazy detail about everything we've been through. But yeah, I'm dropping this video on my anniversary because it seems fitting, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, we can actually take a vacay and get away, bro, because at one point, boy, vacations were never even on my mind because, you know what I'm saying, with everything was going on, bro, you didn't really trust nobody to take care of your children like you did. But, you know what I'm saying, it's a blessing that we got through all that, and now we can just keep growing and staying strong in our prayer life. And, you know what I'm saying, for me personally, when you strong in your prayer life, bro, everything else just smooth fall in place. So I appreciate everybody for rocking with your boy. Nothing happens here, bro. I end up just kicking a field goal. I was really toxic in this video. Karma gonna come back and get me for this eventually. If it hasn't already, I can't remember. I think it did. I did lose on some BS, so it did. That's one thing with me, bro. Karma for me is instantaneous. The moment I do something crazy, karma always spin the block back on me. But yeah, appreciate everybody, man. Drop a like on this video, share it, man. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, my trials and tribulations can help somebody else who's going through it and get past it, man. And I'll get at y'all later. Peace.